Hello everybody, this is Adrian from AutoBuzz.my and we are now again at Proton COE in Shah Alam for the preview of the 2019 Proton Persona. So just like the 2019 Proton Iriz, the Persona gains a host of enhancements, 303 of them in fact. So a lot of them you can't see underneath, and lots of design enhancements have been done. Interior quality has also vastly improved compared to the 2018 model or the models that came before it. There are 4 variants on sale, starting with the 1.6 manual standard, 1.6 standard CVT, 1.6 executive and the 1.6 premium. So the one we're looking here is the top of the range 1.6 premium CVT. All variants are powered by the same 1.6 litre VVT engine paired to a CVT transmission. And the CVT transmission, like the Iriz, have been vastly improved to promote better drivability and fuel economy. And that is something we are going to try out in a short while. But first, let me take you all on a closer look of the exterior. All variants of the Persona now gains this chrome lining that resembles an ethereal bowl, the same design language as the X70, Iriz and now the Persona. Now, but this is, although a family face, but Proton has done a little bit of tweaks to it to promote it to be a more comfortable, a more sedated look compared to the Iriz that has a sportier appearance. So you see the chrome lining runs down, not as sharp and angular as the Iriz. So the infinite weave motif is also present in the grille of the Persona, but it's a lot more pronounced here compared to the Iriz because Proton are able to fit this grille in such a pattern and it doesn't interrupt with the cooling requirements of the engine and car. Underneath you get a nice little black trim across the lower bumper to give it a more premium look. The jewel-like LED daytime running lights is also present and you get front parking sensors all around. Headlamps are unfortunately halogen items, but personally I really like how the car looks now. On the side it rides on new 15-inch 8 twin-spoke alloys. I personally think it looks quite nice. Tyre profile is 185/55R15. Over to the side, they've also installed a new shark fin antenna. Now over to the rear, a lot of people have commented that the Persona has a rather awkward bump simply because it's too bulky and it looks too high and big for the sedan profile. So what Proton designers have done is to make it a better stance, giving it a better stance by introducing this new lip spoiler that's standard across the range. And this more prominent 3D tailgate garnish with the Proton inscription right here. You still get the Persona badge here. And the best one is on the lower bumper. So it now gets a diffuser-like insert with a chrome lining across, giving it better stance on the road. All in all, I really think that the facelifted or 2019 Persona looks a lot more proportionate now compared to the previous models that came before. You get a rear fog lamp right down there. This bumper trim really gives the car much better stance on the road. It hides away a lot of its bulk now. Great job, Proton. Great job. Stepping into the cabin of the Persona, and it's very similar to what you get on the Iriz, except here you get a dual tone theme where you get grey inserts with contrast with the black. This is because Proton is positioning the Persona to be a more family-oriented car. This kind of dual-tone cabin is more fitting for a family-oriented image compared to the Iriz more sporty appeal. So in here you get the same 7-inch touchscreen GKUI infotainment system with the high Proton voice command system. This is available only on the executive and premium variants. As with the leather-wrapped steering wheel, now we're going to try out the GKUI infotainment system high Proton function. Hi Proton.
Coming.
Turn on tuner.
Okay, turned on tuner.
Cool. Hi Proton.
Coming.
Mute. Cool, it works just like the one on the X70. And this being the premium spec, you also get the online navigation map, which is pretty handy. And you also get 4G data and Wi-Fi connectivity only on the premium spec. But this system does not have the capabilities to wind down the side windows or even change the climate control temperature settings. So those are only on the X70. But you know, for a B segment sedan to have these kind of connectivity features, not bad. So to check out the GKUI infotainment system in detail, click on the top right hand corner for our video of it. Just like on the Iriz, you also have dynamic guidelines for the reversing camera. Pretty handy function. And also front and rear parking sensors. This new instrument cluster is standard across the range. Like I said in the Iriz video, I really like the graphics and the fonts and the animation. It's really nice. Over down here, this X70 inspired gear lever is only reserved for the top of the range premium CVT, as with this frameless rear view mirror that does not have auto dimming function, so you still have to do this just like before. I mean, they call it frameless, but actually it's just a clear plastic wrap around. I think it's a nice touch. Moving downwards, 2 USB charging ports, and in here you still get 7 cup holders, 1, 2, 3, 1 on each side and 2 more behind. The seats are now leather fabric combination with a new seating pattern. This seat pattern, Proton claims, gives better back support and comfort on long journeys, so perfect for this kind of family sedan. Very nice. Oh, I also really like they've put this you know, something like a data rec hook where you can hook your stuff right here, and one more on the passenger side glove box. This is rated for 3 kilograms. This is very nice touch. Also, the backlit illumination is now red to white. This one, which is, it lights up all the switch gears here, and to be honest, it feels a lot better compared to the 2018 models that came before. Very nice. Okay, so we are now in the 2019 Persona on Proton's private test track. Just like the Iriz, we're going one full circle, try out the high-speed stability, the cornering, onto the oval bank. With 303 refinements done to the car, let's see how the car performs. Just like the Iriz, immediately you can feel that the CVT transmission is a lot more responsive on initial throttle. It doesn't have that jerking motion and that emptiness to it. Onto the first bank. Yep, based on the Iriz platform, so the Persona handles quite well. But you can feel the extra wheelbase on the back, but that's not an issue. Yeah, the CVT transmission is a lot more quiet, a lot more responsive. And yeah, okay, 120 into the banking. Ooh. Yep, you can feel the traction control kicking in. Wow, the car is a lot more quieter too. You can still hear the CVT whine and the engine noise a little bit, but compared to the 2018 models or the models that came before, this is by far the most refined Persona they've made. Oh, wonderful. And this is with 3 adults in the ferrying 3 adults right here. Oh, nice, nice. Yes, the CVT is a bit loud, but compared to the models before, no, this is a lot more refined and quiet. Yep, you feel the traction control. Wonderful, wonderful car. Okay, and that's it, 2 rounds, short and sweet. I've also noticed that the braking performance have improved quite a bit because the pedal feels a lot more solid and progressive. Very, very nice. That's it with our very short time with the 2019 Proton Persona. Refinements have been made to improve the car's drivability, the car's refinement, and the amount of features here you get. This is very high-tech stuff, the GKUI infotainment system and this new instrument cluster display. I really love it. So right now we're just waiting for the launch and the announcement of the official pricing of the Persona. So as always, thanks for watching. My name is Adrian and I'll see you guys in the next video.